Hi. Yes, I was just going to show you the process I'd taken to move a company from Infusionsoft from Keap to GoHighLevel. So just to give you some background, they had about 7,000 contacts in Keap and at different parts of their workflows. So as clients filling in particular forms online, and then there's also the internal team filling in forms, and then that just added to people at different stages of the workflow. So once you go to Keap, you'll go to log on in the top right. I won't log on just because there's confidential data there. So once you log on, you'll go to Automation Builder, and then one of the things I did was I had migrated all the contacts across, and then from Keap I had copied the email templates, the forms that were on there that were used to trigger certain automations. I'd copied the CRM settings, so that was things like tags, certain things like the pipeline, any notes, any action settings. So I copied those to make sure we're not missing anything when we move across to GoHighLevel, and then I'd copied the marketing settings, but the main thing was the different kind of workflows. So I copied all the workflows, so when you go into them, I just put them onto a Word document, screenshotted them. Let me just open one to show you as an example. So this is just one of them. And then with this workflow to kick off, it was just started by... Sorry, that's why it's not making sense. So once this tag was added, so this is the beginning of the workflow, the tag is added, and then once that tag is added, the sequence starts, and I won't go all the way down just so I don't share the individual data. And then once the tag is added, then they fall into this workflow with the sequence, and I copied that just in case we ever need to reference it later once we turn off the Keap account. And then something else I'd done was just to detail every bit of the process. So the different workflows copied, the email settings, the forms on the website, and then I'll just put in the different, each time that was done, the sales pipeline. So other things I've done is set up the email on GoHighLevel to make sure it can be used to kick off those automations. Made sure we are within the warm-up list, so our email when we're sending out doesn't get flagged as spam. So there's certain amounts of emails you can send, especially when you're starting off, so it doesn't get flagged as spam, and you start warming up the email, so building trust and credibility with that email. Tested the email as well just to make sure that's working. And then the main thing was this migrating the contacts across. So there's about 7,000 contacts. 3,000 of those have opted out. So even though they opted out, we still move them to the CRM, but we won't actively be contacting them if they've asked for do not disturb. And then 552 had some unsubscribed. So I'll just show you what that looks like just on here. So just created some automations to take them off, to put them on do not disturb. So this is them, that 4,153. And then with the contacts, they were at different stages. So I'll just scroll to the top. So the contacts were at different stages in the workflow. So just have to make sure when we end the Keap subscription and we move over fully to GoHighLevel, each contact has moved across to where they're supposed to be along the workflow. So I created these as tags, and then with these tags, when we migrated the contacts across, so the contacts are to the left, but I won't go there, so I'm not showing you personal details. So when we migrated the contacts across, they just drop straight within the correct workflow. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like. So this is them, and then this is the different workflows where they've migrated across to the different workflows. So they've started at the correct stage in that workflow. And then I'll just go back to the spreadsheet and show you other things that I'd kind of done as part of the migration. So once all the contacts were migrated, they're valid at the correct stage of the workflow. Also just trying to understand their customer journey to make sure we can improve their whole automation and make sure we can improve it and we're not just copying and pasting what was working before. Then the different forms that were created, and then there's links so we can just easily go to them as well. Created a chat widget for them straight on GoHighLevel, so they can just plug onto their WordPress website. Gave it a character, and then there's the whole persona which is on Dropbox, which has been sent to them. Did a demo website if they considered moving over to GoHighLevel to have their website on there. And then these were just the various automations kind of created. These are some of the tests that were done. And then I also normally just log the different access I've been given to be able to do various items. And then this was just the original brief when we had the meeting initially of what the expectations were and what they needed to kind of get done. So this is an email, but I normally just copy just so we make sure everything is being done into what was expected. So that was just a quick overview, kind of moving someone across from Keap to your Infusionsoft to GoHighLevel. So if you do need help with this, feel free to reach out, or if you have any questions. But I'm hoping you found this video useful. And if you do need just to ask some questions, feel free to reach out. The contact details will be somewhere around the video. And if you use my affiliate link, we can spend a bit more time and I can show you in more detail if necessary how if you want specific details. But it was just show you quickly how move someone across from Keap to GoHighLevel. So thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe please. Thank you. Bye.